Ugh. Seriously, it's one of those days. Forget my sunglasses, my coffee cup, it's leaking. But I guess that's how McDonald's saves money. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I have got the wildest update on the housing market from the CEO of Reffin himself. Now, it has to do with drinking urine. You can't make this up. When the ship is going down, there are some CEOs that panic. And I think the Reffin CEO is trying to figure out really creative ways of telling you this is looking bad, but please don't sell my stock. Cups leaking everywhere. Oh my gosh. All right. And this is really exciting news for any of you that have been wanting to buy real estate in the future, that have been saving, ready to start finally investing in rentals. You know, possibly some of you have already bought rentals. Some of you have never bought rentals, and you're getting excited about building generational wealth using in an absolute crash. Well, this is a great story to go over. It's out of Yahoo Finance, and I'm not joking when I say the title is Plan B is to drink our own urine, says Reffin CEO on mortgage rates. It says here, mortgage rates have been dropping over the past several weeks. That has been a good news for the mortgage industry as buyers swarm in to get rates while they are lower. The most recent data from the Mortgage Bankers Association shows that mortgage applications soared by 17% during the week. Ending August 9th, refinances, which have been lackluster as rates remained high, were now up a healthy 35%. Isn't it interesting? As rates dipped just a little, we're talking barely anything, all of a sudden all these people rushed in, and they rushed in way too soon, because you're about to see rates even lower in the next couple of months because of the Fed move. But still, it's not going to be really worth it because of all the fees everyone's going to pay. They're going to do it again, and they're just stacking more debt on top of itself. Well, check it out. It says here, a few good weeks, however, of low rates do not necessarily make a trend. That's one thing that is worrying Glenn Kelman, CEO of Reffin. Reffin, both a real estate brokerage and a mortgage lender, in 2022 acquired Bay Equity Home Loans for $138 million to supercharge its mortgage business. Redfin's mortgage segment generated $40 million in revenue, which was up 5% year over year, in line with its expectations. On an earnings call on August 7th, Kelman noted that from the end of April to July 24th, mortgage interest rates dropped. Now, think about this, from 7.5 to 6.9. That's not that much, right? It says, but it didn't move the needle for home buyers, and it was the first time in years that a major rate drop didn't increase demand. We're not making now, and this is why it did not make a massive demand increase, because the amount of homes that have been sold while interest rates were that high are nothing. We have seen in the entire year of 2023 the same amount of homes sell as the entire year of 2008. And it was really bad in 2008. More people than not admitted in 2008, crap's bad. We're in a recession. It's bad, right? But now the nation is not considering us in a recession because the president, a guy that can't even talk in full sentences, said, oh, I'm just going to change the definition of recession. Like he's all of a sudden Webster, right? Kelman called the scenario a twilight zone, saying he didn't remember seeing a market like this before where a rate drop didn't correspond with an uptick in sales. He said his economists have surfaced a period in 2016 when something similar happened. Rates in 2016 were significantly lower. The average interest rate back then was 3.65, so it was very difficult market. We're going to get to this urine part, okay? What happens I know some people went, what's he talking about? Urine. Get ready. What happens if mortgage rates don't significantly improve? Wedbush analyst Jay McCandless said recently that there would be a plan B, and it would look like if mortgage rates didn't come down and went back up as high as 7%. He pointed out that in August of 2023, people thought rates would drop, but they didn't. Well, Kelman said, we won't get fooled again. Check this out about mortgage rates. Plan B is to drink our own urine or our competitors' blood and stay in the foxhole. Now, I got to be honest, this is one of the dumbest comments I've ever heard a CEO make. Said that rather than visceral image sums up a lot of what's happening in both the housing and mortgage markets. The National Association of Realtors chief economist Lawrence Young. So just so you know, Lawrence Young has been a complete fool and wrong and been telling you the market's going to go up all throughout 2005, 6, 7, 8, get completely wrong, 9, 10. And now he went from economist, head economist, or a whatever type of freaking economist he was, now to the head, right? Because they're like, you can lie really good, so you should be the head of the economists of the National Association of Realtors. He's saying Young's calling for 6%, the new normal for mortgages, while the most recent Mortgage Bankers Association data seems to show lower rates are finally having an impact on applications. Look, I don't know how to tell this to you, Lawrence Young, but your college failed you, all right? Inflation is still roaring out of control. And if you think for a second that this new normal is going to get inflation lower, you're a complete nutball. Now, but I don't really want to mix words. Now it talks about here, and this, the end of the story is like, you should be able to invest in real estate right now as things are going down. No, this is not the time. Look, this is the time to be sitting back and preparing, saving, and all that kind of stuff. If you want, I'm going to do a 4-hour flash sale on that bundle of courses because a handful of people were pretty stoked on it, and they asked if we could extend it because some people missed it. The Real Estate Cycles course, Real Estate Media Master, and the Credit Score Pro is all going to be over 90% off. All three of those courses are bundled together. It's down below if you want it. But if not, it doesn't matter because you just need to get ready and get ready to just crush this. I can't wait to do that. Look, I got to get some more coffee before it just leaks all over the ground. I hope you guys have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.